Hi, Stephen here from INEXTERIORS Painters and Decorators, and you're watching INEXTERIORS TV. In this video, I'm going to show you how to prep and paint walls after the wallpaper's been removed. If you would like to purchase any of the tools or similar tools that are used for this task, please feel free to check out the links in the description below. And also, if you're planning on doing any other decorating projects, please feel free to check out my tool store. The links are also in the description below. So with that said, let's do this! The tools that are used for this task is a roller bucket, a roller pole, a 3-inch paintbrush, paint kettle, some 80 grit sandpaper, filling knife, cork board, cork gun, a multi-tool scraper, some Gyprock Easy Fill 60, a snap-off Stanley blade and a dust brush. The paint that I used was some Valspar white matte emulsion and also Johnson's Trade Cover Plus matte emulsion. This is the wall that I'm going to be showing you on. This did have wallpaper on, but the client kindly stripped it for me before I got here. Right, we're keeping this wood chip wallpaper on the ceiling, so what I need to do is just neat up the edges, and so I'm just going around with the Stanley blade and cutting any loose bits of paper out, scraping it away with a scraper, giving it a light sand down, and that will tidy up where the wall meets the wood chip. Then with my 80 grit sandpaper, I sand any of the wall area that I can reach as well. At this stage of sanding, I am using neat 80 grit sandpaper, and I am applying quite a bit of pressure when I'm sanding as well. Once I've sanded the top section, I then sand the middle section. I like to do things in like sections, it just keeps me organised. I'm now sanding what I call the bottom section, and on the way I'm having to remove raw plugs as well. If you would like to know how to remove raw plugs, please feel free to check out the card on the top right hand corner of the screen. Or you can wait till the end of the video where an end screen will pop up. Once it's all had a sand, we can give it a good dust down before we start the filling. Here's some of the areas we're looking at filling. You know, we've got just simple holes like that. And then there's like deep blemishes. I mean, there's these blemishes all over, but these are very deep blemishes. The rest of them are really fine blemishes. Now it's time to give this wall its first fill, and what I'm using is Gyprock Easy Fill 60. If you would like to know how to mix Gyprock Easy Fill 60, please feel free to check out the card on the top right hand corner of the screen. And also, just like when sanding, when I'm filling in sections, so I'm filling the top section, a middle section and a bottom section. It just keeps me organised. Once the filler's dry, I go around sanding it, and as before, I sand it in sections, a top, a middle and a bottom. When I'm sanding the filler, I'm using more of a worn down bit of 80 grit sandpaper. I'm actually using the bit that I used to sand the walls when it was neat. Once it's all sanded, I'll give it a good dust down before I'm ready to give it its first coat of paint. Right, now I'm giving it its first coat of paint, and this coat of paint is just what I call a prep coat. I'm using it for a number of reasons. One, to annihilate the brown colour, and two, to help even out those fine blemishes as well, and three, to highlight any areas that need second filling and some bits of filling that we missed when we first filled. You never get things 100% perfect anyway. I always say progress and not perfection. As long as you try your best, that's all that matters. Now the white paint's highlighted some areas, we can see what bits need second filling. You can see around that socket there's some delves here and there. There's tops of skirting boards that need caulking. And there's also the stringers on the stairs that need caulking. So what I'm going to do now is get the Decorators caulk and fill the tops of the skirting and the gaps down the stringer as well. Then I'm going to second fill all those areas that need second filling. And remember, always fill cleanly. The cleaner you fill, the less it is to sand. Once the caulk and filler's dried, I then sand the bits down that are second filled. And the reason why you want the caulk drying is because you don't want to get filler dust onto a wet caulk. Once we've give it its sand down, we'll give it its final dust off, then it's ready for its first coat of wall colour. Right, what I'm doing now, as I said before, is giving it its first coat of 2 coats that I'll be giving it. So if you would like to watch a video on how to cut in, please feel free to check out the card on the top right hand corner of the screen, or you can wait till the end of the video where an end screen will pop up. If you would like to purchase the roller that I use on this video, please feel free to check out the links in the description below. So this is it, all finished after 2 coats of the wall colour. So all in all, it had that white base coat and then 2 coats of the wall colour on top. And that is how to prep and paint walls after the wallpaper's been removed. If you've got anything from this video, please like, share, subscribe. Please hit that notification bell if you want to be notified of any future videos, and please feel free to leave a comment down below in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching and take care.